Repetition. My goodness. Research has found that a marketing message must penetrate the mind of a prospect a total of 6 to 9 times before becoming top of mind. Hello? Do you hear that? So to get in front of your prospect 6 to 9 times, you need to send out as many as 4 times that, 24 to 36, as your message may get lost or picked up by others. My friends, interesting, 2 different agents who I've been interacting, coaching with in our organization have told me some of their success recently. What's interesting, note the 24 to 36 times the message. Now that message has gone back, so it's not, I would say it's less than 36 times, because why? Most people are starting to contract and reducing their marketing budget. Most people are frozen and not making, connections with more people because they just don't know how to. So what happens is, instead of 36 times, you'll have a higher chance of connecting with somebody today because so many people are frozen. Or not just frozen, they're just doing things less, whether they're investing money into marketing, whether they're just not making phone calls, right? I've heard this so many times, but Mike, I can't make any phone calls. That is an excuse, my friends. Oh my gosh, that's not an excuse, that's the law. There's an executive order, you can't make phone calls. Well, the phone, it says to unsolicited consumers. These are folks that don't know you. So when I challenge an agent that gives me this line of baloney, I can't call anybody. And I know, I always lose 1 or 2 people when I say something rogue. They go, oh, well, he's talking to me. I'm not talking to one person, I'm talking to the masses, because this is something that I've said to myself. I can't make any phone calls. Well, did you call your friends? Why would I call my friends? Did you call your family? Did you call other small business people that you know and just say, hey, how's your business going? Remember, there's so many opportunities, so many types of prospects you can reach out to. And the last time I checked, you should check the regulations in your state, your market. But did somebody say you couldn't DM somebody on Facebook? Did somebody say you couldn't send a message to then, and then when you connect, then you can call somebody? These are excuses, my friends. Oh, I can't make phone calls. That's why I'm not doing well. Really? Okay. Were you ever making phone calls? Let's be real. Were you ever that cold caller? And it's okay. You have to understand, it's okay. Not everybody's going to be making hundreds of thousands of phone calls. It may not be your personality. So how do you reach out to people? By saying, I am totally frozen, like many agents and entrepreneurs. You reap what you sow. Right? When 6 months, when other agents have found other methods to communicate and connect with people, and you didn't, and that agent now went from like, that agent doubled their business. That agent doubled their business because a lot of other agents weren't doing it, and they were picking up the pieces of the pie that the other agents would leave, the agent was leaving on the table. Seek opportunities for leverage. As I mentioned, just housekeeping, guys. Please, for the remaining part of the presentation, please go ahead and place messages in the chat box or in the stream until we get closer to the end. Thank you. Seek opportunity for leverage. Decide what prospecting methods you are good at and become the best at it. Hello, is that not what I just said? By the way, who doesn't want a cup of coffee right now? I see that little coffee, Nescafe. Love coffee in the morning. Did I just get your attention? All right, so pick what you're best at. Online campaigns, signs, FSBOs, expires, postcards, open houses, past clients, sphere of influence, door knocking, farming. Pick something and just go with it. But I'm noticing that agents are frozen. Entrepreneurs are frozen. I'm in a lot of business mastermind groups around the country that are in different segments of business. I enjoy that stuff. And there's a lot of other people that are frozen too. They're blaming the environment, what's going on. And most entrepreneurs will always blame something external. So it's a matter of how you react and pivot to things is how you grow your business. It's always, it's the business laws, the business rules. But saying I'm not going to do anything is an excuse. That's the cold hard truth. That's why sometimes when I present these classes, I get some people drop off the line. I didn't see anybody drop off the line here, but it's just interesting that sometimes when I teach and people get a dose of the truth, they flee. And that's when I know. That's when I know, my friends, that they got the truth and I did my job. Coaching, teaching. When they flee, it means they have to go home or just get off the line and absorb what I'm saying, because it's truth. I'm not selling you a product at the end of this class. I'm just hitting you with the truth so this way you can go out and fix it. Awareness is the key to progress. If you're aware of something, you need to make more progress. Awareness is the first step to correcting that. So 6 steps to getting started. Here we go. And it sounds so basic, my friends, and that's what happens. We have to start with the basics first, because if you're not doing this, my friends, and I know what happens. Some agents will look at this right now and say, oh my gosh, really, Mike, you're telling me this? Well, if you're not doing this, that's why I'm telling you this. So first, get your current list all in one place. You'll be surprised how large your list can be. Your friends, your old classmates, sports team members, business associates, your doctor, your lawyer, and other people. Think about that. When's the last time you asked a business, like, for example, I've said this multiple times, the person that cuts your hair, the person that does your nails, the person that, what, are you, do they know your real estate? The candy store. Now, guys, I one time sold a guy, this guy gave me so many leads, by the way. I sold him a house for about $900,000, and I would just I would frequent the candy store. I'd buy bottles of water, or whatever. In fact, one day I almost was able to buy a property from this guy in the candy store, because what he did, he told me, he says, Mike, he said, can you get me this house down the block? Because I'm trying to make an offer of $400,000. I was like, what house is $400,000 at that time? This is incredible. He says, well, because Mike, I don't want to make an offer higher, only to find out that the house was worth probably like $700,000. As a reminder, I see some hand raising. Can you mind putting in the chat box? Really appreciate it. So get your list in a row. Get your list in a row. Make contact the way you usually do. So if you're making a really large contact list, many of them will be people you usually talk to via email, text message, or phone. It's okay to contact them the way you always have. Just split your list into groups by contact method. So if you're talking to somebody on Facebook, take them to a DM, direct message. We'll talk about a little bit what you say in a little bit, but share. And if you haven't contacted them, that's part of the problem. Well, what do I have to say, Mike? Well, first, I call it the re-engagement call. First, just get re-engaged using methods like family, occupation, recreation, dream. Just have a chat first. Catch up. Talk about their job, then you can talk about your job, which is real estate. Go ahead and categorize them by how you know them, right? Whether they're buyer prospect, seller prospect, and so on. Develop your announcement content and send it out. If you're contacting via several methods, such as same email, same mail, same phone number, develop scripts for each and let them know about your new business. And so, Mike, I've been in the business. Well, then first let's re-engage. Maybe send them a how are you card using websites like Canva. Send somebody a greeting. How's it going? But like personalized, not like happy holidays. That's going right in the trash, delete box. Write something a little more personalized. And for those, I love those agents that change companies. Big announcement. That is huge. You know how many agents, when they change companies, they get a lot of business because people forgot they were actually a real estate agent? Announcing, I've joined a new company. So much opportunity in this business, my friends.